versus top line to start things off. Hokies win the draws. Pedruzzi wins it backwards. Rice will shoot it down on Addison Lawrence, who directs it into the corner. And NC State clears. Prasma up the left wing. He'll be up. Sullivan lifts it deep. NC State will get back to retrieve. Weglars you see up close. Stolen away though. Chance in front for Peduzzi, who lost an edge and steered away by Lawrence. NC State back in control. Forward for Prasma through his skates. Now we've got a whistle and a penalty coming up. And I think this is going to go against the Hokies.
Team is 22-1 right now.
NC State wins another ozone draw. Thronson will walk the blue line. Plays it along for Prasma, who returns it. Fed across for Herman. He'll look things over. Battle in front as Shook looks for space. Down low for Johnson. He gets knocked down. Back up and he has the puck again. Loose along the goal line. Shook knocks it loose for Johnson. Back up Herman. One-timer. He scores! The captain with the first. And NC State has the lead. Played up the middle, Ewan Andrew through the neutral zone. Going 1-on-4 as the Hokies need a change. Oh, a big hit on Sawden by Andrew that I caught a bit of from last week. They're talking about what they want to do well into the end of the season. Is out in front, chance for Darlene. Loose, they score! Keegan Gilmore cleans it up on the far post. NC State doubles their lead.
Well, it's just effort from Keegan Gilmore on the back end. They go right in front, a fan-on shot from Darlene, but it goes right to Keegan Gilmore, able to just fling it on in. They're not getting a lot of great offensive zone time. I think they need to change something up early on to generate something.
This is going to be a mismatch here with a tired line out there for NC State, top line for Virginia Tech. Chance they score. Peduzzi on the side of the goal, and it's 2-1. And that's where matchups are going to be really, really important. If NC State can keep top line on top line, they're going to be able to neutralize some of those goal scorers for Virginia Tech. But because they can't get off the ice, and that's what I think Addison Lawrence wants back.
Well, right on cue.
He'll look it over top of that far circle. Moved along for Thronson. Played to Prasma. He'll shoot it off the wall and wide. Now Herman again.
Shook and McAfee going at it right in front of the net.
They were doing the same on the first power play. Prasma scores! This one's going to get waved off, though, as Nick Shook knocked the defenseman McAfee into the net, and it knocked down Ian Key, so this one's not going to count.
Maul pointed it out, and again, right on cue, it happens. We're going to get a great look at it. They were going at it for a good bit. McAfee got away with a cross-check earlier, and then
I'll tell you, NC State might have a case on this one. There's no replay, so I completely understand the official making that call. And they did just let Lanigan out, so the power play is over after almost a minute of extra time for the Pack. Lanigan's going to go right back to the box, though. That's going to be a charge.
Oh, and then,
but NC State's got to be smart, because now Kaufman's going to go too. And this is where discipline is going to be huge. It looks to me like Virginia Tech is frustrated because this is an NC State that can play team that can play with them, and there haven't been a lot.
Or they're going to call it a trip, actually. He also made 2 big hits as well, but Virginia Tech's second power play of the game.
Finds Peduzzi, top of the near circle. Back across. Kazai shot. Stopped there by the pad of Lawrence. Loose puck along the goal. And another penalty coming up here. I think this is going to be on NC State, Darlene. And it's going to be a slashing penalty. Peduzzi again. Walking with it. Down low for Kazai. Back to Peduzzi, loose there in front, and the net comes off the moorings as Fantozzi scores. This one's not going to count. Again, down that right wing, sweeps it back up for Rice. He'll take the shot, hits the glass behind. Peduzzi back in control near side, across for Rice. One-timer scores. Rice ties it up on the power play. Still 31 seconds left for the Hokies on the man advantage.
Missing Eric Darlene, one of their top 4 D-men. That's a big loss. Big reason why Virginia Tech was able to get that last goal. They've got 17 seconds left with Darlene still in the box. Here comes one more attack.
Nice hit at the blue line by Lapani to separate his man from the puck. Loose in the corner. It'll be picked up by Zach Stewart. Moved up top and along for Sullivan. One-timer fought off there by Lawrence. Rebound stopped as well. NC State shoots it around the wall but not out. Back to 5-on-5. Sullivan shoots and scores. Virginia Tech with a pair of goals just 36 seconds apart. Walk the line. Hand it off for Johnson. He'll look down low. Herman there, the captain, looking through the middle, finds Prasma, he scores! NC State just 44 seconds into the power play, and we're tied at 3.
Second of the game for Daniel Prasma, and it's a fantastic, or should say second that's got in the net. First that will actually count. Really good feed from Herman, something you see from the other side of the ice. Paduzzi and Kazai, I think the two of them are very tired on that.
He's knocked off of it, still loose there in the slot though. Glove down by Kaufman, but he can't control. And now it's forced out by Fantozzi, who needs a change, so he sends it back behind the NC State net. Cam Kazai takes it away. Here's a chance for Virginia Tech. Paduzzi walking into the middle, they score. That's a bad turnover by NC State, and Virginia Tech makes them pay.
Well, I said it right after NC State scored. It's pretty easy to score right after they're able to tie the game, and it's because they do this a lot this season. They'll take a breath, they make a bad play, and the other team quickly capitalizes. Just under 2 minutes later, really good feed work from Garlic as well as Paduzzi. Great hustle the other way. Nick Shook coming back was very tired. It's to score early in this period. It has to be right now at this line.
Gifford across for Lapani, floats it towards goal. It'll be knocked away by the defenseman McAfee. Herman behind the goal, out for Prasma, 2 tries along the goal line. Key seals off the post. Virginia Tech trying to clear. Weglars holds the line. In the corner, Herman, back for Prasma, into the middle. Gifford having trouble in the backhand off the side. The stuff chance, they score! It's off Fantozzi and in. We're tied at 4. And now we're getting into it in the corner. NC State's got to get away from this.
Yeah, Kevin McAfee starts all this, said something to Herman as he pushed in. Herman said something back.
3, a minute and a half plus on the power play for Virginia Tech. Here's Paduzzi. Looking, shooting, loose in the crease. Kazai, a couple tries, stopped twice by the pad of Lawrence. Rebound is still loose. Rice with traffic in front, fans on the shot. Second try doesn't go. It kicks over to Kazai. They score. NC State with another self-inflicted wound, and it's 5-4 Virginia Tech. But there's a Virginia Tech stick there to get it. They can't clear though. NC State trying to hold the line. Langston down low for Strong. Into the middle, Langston back down low, Strong, stuff chance, and the save made by Key. It almost went off the goaltender and in. He did an excellent job.
Stats in terms of points, but Ian Key right here with 3 magnificent saves. With the first one not on the replay, saw the second one there, then right across to Herman. I think it was a little too slow of a pass.
For Herman, 45 seconds remaining. Back up top for Thronson. He'll walk the blue line. Over to Herman on the hashes again. Looking, he scores! The captain! 38 seconds to go. We're tied at 5. You gotta learn your lesson from the second.
Exactly. And they've seen it time and time again where they score late in games and they give another one right back. And this is gonna be a very bad icing on NC State. First line.
Herman ties it up off the draw, loose in the circle. Prasma finds it, plays it to the corner. Back to Prasma. He'll shoot, hits a body. Herman trying to play it out in front, but can't, and that will bleed out the rest of the clock. Well, NC State, for all the mistakes they've made, got to give them all kinds of credit.
For Virginia Tech to catch them on the long change.
And it'll be stolen by Prasma, by Kazai, who was not seen by Prasma. Rice, shot high slot, rebound loose, they score. Well, NC State turns it over, and it turns into a goal as Kazai wins it in overtime.